So Mongolia. You actually chose to come here. Brave, or perhaps just a little misguided. This isn't your typical beach holiday, is it? No turquoise waters, no smiling locals handing you cocktails with tiny umbrellas. Instead, you get vast, empty landscapes. Skies so big they seem to swallow you whole. It's a place that makes you question your life choices, or at least your travel agent. The raw, untamed beauty of it all hits you like a punch to the gut. A beautiful, desolate punch. You wanted adventure, you said. Well, congratulations, you found it. Now what? First stop Ulaanbaatar, the capital. A city of contrasts, if we're being polite. Soviet-era concrete blocks stand shoulder to shoulder with gleaming new skyscrapers. Traffic that makes Los Angeles look like a leisurely Sunday drive. There's an energy here, a chaotic, somewhat bewildering pulse. It's a city trying to figure itself out, caught between a nomadic past and a globalized future. The real draw, they say, is the steppe. The endless rolling grasslands. The promise of freedom, of connecting with nature, of finding yourself. Or maybe just losing your luggage. The romantic image of the noble nomad galloping across the plains, it's a powerful one. The reality? It's dusty, it's bumpy. So, who is this Genghis Khan fellow anyway? Born Temujin, a kid with a tough start in a world of warring tribes. Not exactly Ivy League material, but he had grit. He had vision, or maybe he was just really good at fighting. He united the Mongol tribes, which was no small feat. Think trying to get your extended family to agree on a pizza topping, but with more bloodshed. He forged a nation from chaos, a people from scattered clans. A unifier, they call him. A conqueror, others scream. History as always depends on who's telling the story and who won. His impact? Let's just say it was significant. He didn't just conquer, he created an empire. The largest contiguous land empire in history, no less, stretching from the Pacific to Eastern Europe. He wasn't just about burning and pillaging, though there was plenty of that. He established a legal code, the Yasa. He promoted trade along the Silk Road. He even created a surprisingly efficient postal system, the Yam. The road to Karakorum. Let's be honest, road is a generous term in some parts. It's more of a suggestion, a path carved through the steppe by centuries of hooves and, more recently, a few hardy Russian vans. It's bumpy, it's dusty. It's the kind of road that makes you question your life choices. You'll spend hours staring out at an unchanging landscape, wondering if you'll ever see a paved surface again. The horizon seems to stretch on forever, with nothing but the vast plains to keep you company. This is where the weak are separated from the truly committed, or perhaps just those with better suspension. Every bump and jolt is a test of endurance. The journey is part of the experience, they say. It's an adventure that tests your spirit and resilience. Sure, if your idea of experience involves a sore backside and a fine layer of grit in your teeth, and then you arrive, Karakorum, the legendary capital of the Mongol Empire in the 13th century, a place steeped in history and legend, founded by Genghis's son, Ogedei. It was meant to be the heart of a vast empire. This was once the center of the world, a bustling hub of trade and culture. Merchants from all corners of the earth gathered here. Now? Well, there are stones, some foundations, remnants of a glorious past, a large stone tortoise looking rather lonely. It stands as a silent witness to the passage of time. You need a good imagination or a guide who's very good at painting pictures with words to truly grasp what this place once was. It's a place where history whispers through the ruins. It's a stark reminder that empires, no matter how vast, eventually crumble. Nature reclaims what was once built with so much effort. All that power, all that glory, reduced to a few archaeological remnants and a spot on the tourist map. A humbling sight for any visitor. Right next door, thankfully, is something a bit more visually impressive. Erdene Zoo Monastery. Founded in the 16th century, it's one of the oldest and most significant monasteries in Mongolia, a testament to the enduring spirit of the people. Surrounded by a massive wall adorned with 108 stupas, 108 being a sacred number in Buddhism. Each stupa tells a story. Inside there are temples, prayer wheels, and the occasional chanting monk. A place of peace and reflection amidst the echoes of history. Section 4, that giant steel dude, the Genghis Khan statue complex. You'll see it from miles away, standing tall and proud against the vast Mongolian landscape. A colossal silver figure on horseback shimmering in the Mongolian sun, almost as if it's a beacon calling out to travelers. The Genghis Khan statue complex. Subtle, it is not. It demands your attention. This isn't some modest little monument tucked away in a park. It's a grand statement. This is a 40-meter-tall stainless steel Genghis, looking sternly out over the plains he once conquered, a testament to his enduring legacy. It's bold, it's brash, it's a fitting tribute to a man who reshaped history. It's undeniably impressive in a slightly terrifying don't mess with me kind of way. The stern expression captures the essence of his formidable character. You have to wonder what the man himself would have thought of it. Would he have been proud? Probably would have approved of the scale at least. The grandeur matches his ambitions. The journey to the statue is an experience in itself, usually involving more of those character-building Mongolian roads. It's all part of the adventure. Once you're there, you can actually go inside the statue. Yes, you heard that right. Yes, you heard that right. It's an experience that leaves many in awe. There's an elevator that takes you up into the horse's head, leading to an observation deck on its mane. It's a unique perspective. The view from up there is, as you might expect, vast. It's a panorama that stretches endlessly. Endless rolling hills, the Tool River snaking through the landscape. It's a sight to behold. It really drives home the sheer emptiness and grandeur of Mongolia. The vastness is humbling. Beneath the giant statue, there's a museum. Because of course there is. It's a treasure trove of history. Here you can brush up on your Genghis history, examine replicas of Bronze Age artifacts, and generally immerse yourself in all things Mongol Empire. It's a deep dive into the past. There are exhibits on nomadic culture, traditional costumes, and naturally more depictions of the Khan himself. It's a cultural feast. It's surprisingly well done, informative even. You'll leave with a new appreciation. They really want to make sure you leave with a thorough understanding of just how important this guy was and still is to the Mongolian identity. His legacy is palpable. You won't forget him in a hurry, that's for sure. The experience lingers. So, what's the verdict on the giant steel Genghis? It's a bit bonkers, let's be honest, but it's also a marvel. A massive, shiny monument to a man who lived centuries ago. It's a fitting tribute to a legendary figure. Section 5, your sweet nomadic living minus the Wi-Fi, the Gur, or Yurt if you prefer. The traditional nomadic dwelling, your home on the steppe for a night or two if you're feeling adventurous. These round, felt-lined tents are an icon of Mongolia. Surprisingly spacious inside, often beautifully decorated with colorful textiles and hand-painted wooden furniture. They're designed to be dismantled and moved, following the herds and the seasons. There's a certain romantic appeal to it, this life untethered. Until you realize there's no ensuite bathroom and the Wi-Fi signal is decidedly non-existent. It's character building, they say. Mongolian hospitality is legendary, and it usually involves tea. Lots of sutetsai milk tea, often salty. It's an acquired taste, like many things here. Then comes the food, mutton, boiled mutton, mutton dumplings, mutton soup. If you're a vegetarian, well, good luck to you. Mongolians are pragmatic people. They eat what's available, what sustains them in this harsh environment. Your hosts will be generous, pressing more food, more tea upon you. It's genuine warmth, a tradition of welcoming strangers in a land where neighbors can be few and far between. Smile, nod, and try the mutton. Daily life in a Jur camp, or with a nomadic family, revolves around the animals and the land. Herding sheep, goats, horses. Section 6. So you still want to come? Final thoughts from the steppe, Mongolia. It's not a walk in the park, unless your park is several million square kilometers of windswept grassland, high desert, and rugged mountains. It's a country that doesn't coddle you. It will challenge your patience, your comfort zone, and quite possibly your digestive system. The roads are rough, often feeling like a test of endurance for both vehicle and traveler. The food can be an adventure in itself, with flavors and textures that might surprise even the most seasoned foodie. And the weather has a mind of its own, shifting from sunny to stormy in the blink of an eye. If you're looking for an easy, predictable vacation with 5-star amenities at every turn, this probably isn't your jam. You've been warned, many times. But for all its ruggedness, there's an undeniable magic here. The sheer, unadulterated space that stretches endlessly. The feeling of being truly away from it all, disconnected from the hustle and bustle of modern life. The history is epic, tangible, written on the landscape itself, whispering tales of ancient times. The people, descendants of nomadic warriors, are tough, resilient, and often surprisingly warm once you get past the stoic exterior. There's a sense of freedom out on the steppe that's increasingly rare in our crowded, overdeveloped world. It's a place that demands your attention, your respect, and your willingness to embrace the unknown. It gets under your skin, in the best possible way. Mostly. You'll leave Mongolia with more than just souvenirs. You'll leave with stories. Stories of bumpy rides, of strange foods, of breathtaking vistas, of encounters with a culture that feels both ancient and strangely contemporary, blending the old with the new. You'll have a newfound appreciation for things like paved roads, reliable plumbing, and vegetable variety. But you'll also carry with you the memory of those endless blue skies, the silence of the Gobi, where the quiet can be almost deafening, the warmth of a Yurt, offering a cozy refuge from the elements, and the enduring spirit of Genghis Khan's homeland, a legacy that still resonates today. It's a journey that changes your perspective a little, making you see the world through a different lens. So, should you pack your bags and head to the land of the eternal blue sky? If you're after comfort and predictability, then probably not. But if you crave genuine adventure, if you want to see a part of the world that still feels wild and untamed, if you're willing to embrace the challenges for the sake of the rewards, then yes, absolutely. Mongolia is waiting. Just remember to pack layers, a good sense of humor, and maybe a few extra packs of Imodium. You won't regret it. Well, not entirely. The adventure is worth it every single moment.